What's going on YouTube? KG here, back with another Transformers Forged to Fight video, and it's update time. So hopefully yesterday you seen that version 2.1 of Transformers Forged to Fight was out, and it looks like there's some pretty good stuff in it. Now there's also some not so good stuff in it, and we'll get to that as well. But version 2.1 will be out July 5th, but it actually released yesterday for me. So with all that, you should at least have it by today if you didn't get it yesterday. So make sure to download it. It says a brutal and relentless force is drawing closer, king in his own mind and a ruler with nothing but darkness in his spark. Megatron is near. It's very vague. What does that mean? Does that mean we're actually going to get a play with Megatron? I don't know. I don't know what else that would mean, because he's already been in the game as a boss. So in Alliance mission and in a story. So maybe this means we actually get to play with Megatron, which would be sick, because Megatron is dope. Also added the ability to cancel away missions already in progress. I don't see where this is a really big feature. To me, if you budget your time wisely, I've never ran into a situation even close to where I'm like, man, I wish I could back out of a away mission since I spent that gold to be in it. But anyways, they did it. It's I guess it's good to have just in case. Also, new arenas and arena schedule. More information coming very soon. What I'm guessing here is that they're going to make arenas more like Marvel Contest of Champions. So that's what I would guess. That maybe you'll have higher cutoffs or a bigger pool for people to be able to get rewards. Maybe more milestones. That I don't know. I'm excited to see what changes come out of this. I really don't like the milestone rewards that are currently in Arena. I like the rank rewards. I don't like the milestone awards. It doesn't really give me a lot of incentive to do it. I just go for the rank rewards, then I'm done. So I don't know what that means. Remove the health penalty when failing to load into an Alliance mission fight. If you ask for help in missions, you get a short attack boost for missions only every time an Alliance member provides. If you ask for help in arenas, you get a short attack boost for arenas only every time an Alliance member provides help. So more incentive to press that help button. You should already be doing it to help out your Alliance anyways, but more incentive to do that. Bug fixes. Fix the visual bug with the Alliance help status bar. Okay, if you've noticed since version 2.0, a lot of times you'll go into Alliance help and it will show 0, but then you click it and it jumps to where it should be. And then if you go back in a minute later, it shows 0. Like the Alliance bar, the status bar has been all jacked up. So they fixed that. Fixed an issue causing a short hang between selecting bots before a fight. I don't think it was a short hang. I think it was just a hang. So right now, if you're in a fight, you go, it gives you, me, it always selects Ironhide because he's my best bot by far. If I want to select somebody else, it stays stuck on Ironhide. I have to back out of the fight, go back in order to select that new bot. So they fixed that hang up, fixed a case where an arena win would incorrectly as a loss. I haven't had that happen yet, but I would be super ticked off if it did happen to me. So I can definitely understand. I definitely think that with patch 12.1 there should have been some type of incentive that came out with it, because from my understanding this has affected a lot of people in the game. So I don't know how they would have incentivized that, because I don't deserve an incentive for it, but I know a lot of people that did. Bug fixes, localization updates and optimizations, yada yada. Fix the bug that caused Waspman to become invincible in Alliance missions. Again, I haven't had this happen to me, but I would be super ticked. Rewrote Mirage's ability description. Fixed an issue where Windblade's signature ability was not scaling with an increase in her signature levels, so ultimately this will mean more critical hits for Windblade. Now, character updates. This is where, you know, it is what it is. Ratchet self-diagnostics will now only trigger. Self-diagnostics will only trigger while Ratchet is below 50% health. A lot of backlash coming from the community. A lot of people are upset about this. Personally, I don't have Ratchet, but I do. I like this when I fight Ratchet, so that's that. But Ratchet now will only heal if he's below 50%. He only gets the power gain now if he's below 50% health. So kind of like Hulk in Marvel Contest of Champions, where if he's below a certain percentage of health, then he gets these buffs. My understanding, the reason why health champions are so awesome is because of things like missions and alliance mission. You get to rely on this one champion to kind of help you out a whole lot. Taking this away and making it only below 50% health, you don't want to be going into fights in alliance mission below 50% health. So that's kind of crap. I understand the backlash from the community over this. If I had the champion, I would be ticked off as well. But I do like one thing that Kabam Mike says in the forums, and we'll get to that in a minute. Motormaster reduced the duration of Motormaster's unstoppable buffs on both his dash attack and his special 2 to make countering easier. I do like that. I do think that his unstoppable was a little bit jacked. I don't think that this is really a nerf to him. I just think it's going to make him more on par with other champions, and that's what they want in this game. They want all the champions to kind of be on par with one another. So each one has its own special utility and uniqueness, but there's not one that's a greater champion. There's not a god tier level of champion right now, and I kind of like that about the game, and they've been upfront and honest about their intentions in that. So if we head over to the forums, we will see kind of what has happened here. So let's go down. Questions, we've got answers, and they have answered right away, which I really like. So, is there a new Force coming? Megatron is near new event. There will definitely be another Spotlight mission once this one ends. So I guess we got like 6 days or something like that. And it says maybe Megatron is in there, maybe he isn't, winky face. So that probably means Megatron will be in it in some way, which is pretty dope. I really like this new Spotlight mission that they have right now, so I'm really excited to see another one coming. I'm kind of working through Heroic right now. I'll have a video up later today on fighting Heroic, the Heroic boss Hot Rod, and taking him down. So I've really enjoyed this mission. Looking forward to the next one. Moving on. This guy, why they changed the Ratchet? So basically, all of these people are pissed about Ratchet. So we go down, we realize that this is definitely going to be a contentious change, but as we've said in the past, we're going to continuously be looking at the performance of bots and mods. Yes, Harm Accelerator is on that list. Thank you. I hate Harm Accelerator. Harm Accelerator is crap when you're, it's nice to put on your base, but when you are fighting, it's a completely unfair thing. So if you go up against a Bone Crusher with Harm Accelerator, it doesn't matter how good your bot is, you're taking so much damage just right from the beginning, and I hate it. To ensure that we're not creating any potential unbalanced situations where one or two bots will become the answer to everything. Basically, what they're saying is, hey guys, we did this one game called Marvel Contest of Champions. We created this one champion called Scarlet Witch, and we learned our lesson. We're not trying to do that here. We're not trying to do that where there's one champion that runs the game, and that we as content creators have to create content just based around that one champion. But then if you don't have that one champion, you're absolutely screwed. And I like that. We can't get mad at them for doing that. They've been up front. Does it suck what they've done to Ratchet? Yes, I think they still need to make some adjustments. I think the nerf was maybe a little bit too much, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I do like that they are making sure that bots are kind of even and they're not punishing players for not having that one bot to win the game. Ratchet is still going to be super capable and very usable, but just won't be healing like crazy right at the beginning of the fight. And you will still have his health regeneration on a special too, as we want to keep that a viable option. So that is good. So this person says, taking the healing away fine, but no power gain over 50% means he is useless in AM. We'll keep an eye on that if we find this isn't performing very well anymore. So I agree with this guy. I think that the power gain should still be the exact same as it was. But it said we will look at this same way we did RC and Mixmaster. Actually, I'm kind of liking Mixmaster more and more now. I know some people don't like RC. iNight Skies put out a video. He doesn't like RC. I like RC, so whatever. Ratchet's power gain was the one counterbalance to his noodle arms. Okay, so they're saying, like, you know, this is what made him strong. So, a 3-star Ratchet is not... We can see where you're coming from. While we want all bots to be viable in different modes, a 3-star Ratchet is not really an ideal candidate for higher levels of Alliance missions. Some bots will definitely be more capable in certain modes and missions than others, and some... So they want... You know, everybody has utility, so, they're going to keep an eye on them. Alright, here Kabam Mike post. We've just been informed of an issue that will affect 2.1. I know that some of you have already said this. When you're doing away missions, it's hard to... You can't scroll, but you can. So he's saying here, workaround, you can move through the list by holding your finger on the rewards that are shown and scrolling there. So I have found this to work in away missions, so not the best. There is a bug, but there's always going to be bugs, so we can't hate. There's always going to be bugs when they roll out with a new update that they're not going to find through testing. And if this is the worst of the bugs, get over it. We'll move on. There appears to be something that I missed with the changes to Ratchet. Ratchet no longer has an attack penalty while under self-diagnostic, so he should be able to do more damage now, so that's really good. Alright, since the end of our beta period, we have made adjustments to 18 bots, some more than once. This is hardly the first time, and a lot of these were buffs or answers to problems we're having, like Harm Accelerator, where we continue to do this in the future in order to ensure that we do not create any unbalanced issues. Unfortunately, there are no plans to issue anything that will allow players to rank down at this time. Guys, quick, like, come on, man. This isn't what happened in 12.0 with Marvel Contest of Champions. They didn't come out with... People aren't spending the insane money that they did before 12.0 to awaken these champs and things like that. Where 12.0, when that happened, they came out with a deal previously where people were dropping hundreds of dollars to awaken God tier champs only to have them nerfed less than a month later. Like, that's not what happened here. If you ranked up your Ratchet, he still deserves to be at that rank. Like, come on now, be serious. They don't owe us anything for this. I don't think that this is that big of a deal. I think that people are over exaggerating. Does it suck a little bit? Yes, but it's not the end of the world. Like, we don't deserve any compensation for this. They have stated from the beginning. They've done this, like I said, 18 times in 3 months. 18 times in 3 months. That's 6 champions a month that have been messed with. And now we're all of a sudden saying that we're owed stuff because we didn't see this coming. Come on, guys. Come on. And that appears to be it. I think I really like it. I really like what Forged to Fight's doing. They're being upfront, honest. They're communicating with us on the forums. They're doing more so in all of these changes than Marvel Contest of Champions ever did. And for that, I'm happy. It's their game. If they want to make changes to bots, like, they're going to do that. We as a player base either need to get behind them or we need to move on and find another game. Like, it's okay to be upset, but you know, overall, I like the changes that are discussed here. I like the changes that I've seen in the game so far since 2.1 came out. I'm super excited for the next mission to drop in a few days, and I'm super excited to see the changes that they bring to Arena. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts about version 2.1, and even if you're upset, you know, like, it's okay. Let's voice your opinion. I voiced mine. Voice yours. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with people being upset as long as we realize that, you know, it's their game. They're going to do what they want. So we can either play it or we can't. So let me know in the comments what you think. If you like the video, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, go ahead, be a hater. Leave a thumbs down. But subscribe while you're at it for more awesome content coming soon. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.